Thank you.
Applause upon applause, speaker after speaker. Hours of passionate testimony, all focused on one key question. What is and isn't an appropriate lesson in a kindergarten classroom?
The school spent a lot of time since these concerns were raised, meeting with parents.
The issue stems from a lesson on what it means to be transgender. After a kindergarten student at Rockland Academy Gateway, born a boy, was reintroduced to her class as a transgender girl back in June. Her teacher read the class 2 books about being transgender. The lesson was done without parents or administrators being notified.
They didn't understand why parents weren't notified beforehand.
Parents should be notified when this controversial issues arise.
This teaching left many children confused, frightened, and questioning their own gender.
Since then, a wave of backlash against the school by some parents. But in response to that backlash, major support for the teacher's decision. Ankar Dewan's daughter was in the classroom for that lesson.
The honest answer is I would not have had the courage to have this conversation with my daughters had this not been introduced at school. And so I think from that perspective, it's been an important lesson.
That support well beyond the classroom to the transgender community as a whole.
That it's not controversial amongst the LGBT community simply to be who you are. It is controversial, however, to deny another's human identity and their dignity.
I'm glad that there are people coming out to support the school, the family, the child.
Pam Douglas was one of many who supported the transgender lesson. She says doing otherwise is simply intolerant.
At the crux of it, it's sad. I mean, it's bigotry. Plain and simple, it's bigotry.
The school board now considering 5 recommendations. Among them, making it mandatory to notify parents about controversial topics beforehand. Continuing to allow teachers to introduce age-appropriate books outside the curriculum, and not letting parents opt their kids out of lessons they find inappropriate.